Is that my mom did not to send us to school? My mom fried akara, my mom did pap, my mom did palm oil, my mom pound fufu, my mom did a whole lot.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I still remain your favorite girl, Unfiltered Muna. If you're new here, you're welcome. And if you're not subscribed, you're welcome.
So this video is going to is kind of an emotional video to me, and I think it to be helpful out there. So I decided to put it on. As you can see, I'm still putting on my nightie. I just woke up and I felt like doing this video. The lot that has been happening at 25, I think most times I think I'm failing in life. I'm kind of lost. And I feel pressure, comparison, no money, and the rest. It kind of make me feel bad sometimes. Comparison. Most times I feel like I will ask myself, I feel like I'm 25 and I still can't afford most of the necessary things for myself. But there's this girl who is 20, she's 21, and she has bought her first car, she has bought her first house, she has rented her first baby girl apartment, and the rest. Why me? I'm still 25 and I can't quality do that for myself. It kind of feel, I don't know, I kind of feel somehow most times when I think that there are a lot of pressures from your age grade and the rest. I calm down. Most times I feel like I'm not doing enough at my age. I feel like both working, both financially, everything, I'm not doing enough. That's what I felt like. And it kind of put me at some stage where I'll have to think, I'll have to cry, I'll have to pray to God, I'll have to ask God why my life is still like this. So if you're in your 25 and you've not, if you're in your 25, your late 20, you're 30, and you feel like the place you're supposed to be is not where you are, you're not alone because I'm equally at that spot. And most times I ask myself, where is my life heading to? Where am I heading to? I get confused at some point. I totally I feel lost at some point in my life. And the pressure that comes from the family too. Okay, look at me. At this stage, I'm someone who is supposed to be able to be, providing for herself and also able to provide for my sisters, especially my younger ones. I have three younger sisters. I'm supposed to be providing for them. I know most of you will be like, it's not your right to do that. I'm someone who loves family. And when it has to do with my family, my mom, my sisters, I don't joke with them. I'm someone who's supposed to be providing for them. Okay, now let's take a case. I don't know how it has been happening. I don't know how it has been, but I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not at that position that I want to be. And at this stage, I'm still figuring out my life. At times, I get confused because I don't even know what I'm figuring out. I don't even know what I've thought. I don't even know where the thinking I've thought is leading to. Let's move to the money aspect. I'm in school. Not everything that they ask of me in school, I'm supposed to ask my mom. My mom is a widow. Yeah, she's a widow. My dad left since I was 9. That's when he left. Then she was still pregnant with my younger sister, the last one. So it hasn't been easy for her. So I feel like at this stage of my life, I should be able to provide for her. I should be able to give her whatever she wants. I should be able to do that because she has suffered a lot. She has sacrificed a lot. We are five girls. Though my brother still died, so we have just 5 girls remaining. So, and I'm the second. I feel like I should be able to give her whatever she wants. And my younger sisters, I should be able to, give them whatever they want. I'm kind of feeling teary right now. Just give me some break. So I'm back. That I say this video is kind of an emotional video for me. When you talk about the comparison, most times, though my mom might not say that, but the reaction itself says, I'm not saying she's a bad person. My mom is the sweetest mom anyone could ever wish for in this life. But you as a human being, you got to read room at times. There are things I'm supposed to be doing. Rather, most times it's my mom that is doing it for me, which is not supposed to be so. Yeah, she has done a lot, which is not supposed to be so. That this kind of pressure it comes with. That this kind of pressure it comes with. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling that in life. Then there is this video I saw online. A lady in her 30s. She was saying that when she was in her 20s, she was lost and everything. Then her life started at her 30. According to her, she's currently 35. And she said it was at 34, 33, her life started building up. Everybody's destiny is different. Amaka's destiny might not be the same with Emeka, and so as everyone. My destiny might not be. So I tend not to compare myself at times with a lot of people. Yeah. There are people who has assistance, help. There are people that their family is rich, they are wealthy, and they have people who support them. So you can't compare yourself with those kind of people. There are also people who has good mentors. You can't compare. Someone like me, I have no mentor. I have no rich parents. I'm left alone to figure myself out, to build myself, to be the kind of woman that I want to be, and I'm heading towards that. And I promise myself that I'm going to make sure that I'm going to achieve that particular thing. I'm someone that whenever I set my mind on something, I achieve. Though it doesn't come fast, but eventually come. I felt like at times my life is at a brick. It doesn't move forward and it doesn't go backward. I feel like what is really happening to me? What was happening? I've I've passed those, like there was a time that kind of thing happened to me. Like it just felt like my life was at a pause. It was at a pause. I wasn't moving forward and I wasn't moving backward and I didn't know what the problem was. And I don't know how it got to sort itself out and I still moved forward. Hasn't been easy, to be honest. It hasn't been easy and it hasn't been fair. Yeah, it hasn't been easy and it hasn't been fair to me. This is not the kind of life I want for my future kids. No, I wouldn't want that for my future children. That's why I'm trying to work really hard. And that's something I must say. Don't let anybody pressure you into marriage. Don't let anybody pressure you into doing that unless you said to yourself, okay, I'm ready for marriage. So um I'm ready, okay, let's do it. But don't let anybody don't some parents tend to pressure their kids into doing that. They'll be like, look at your mate at 22, they're married, at 18, they're married, and you're 25, you're 28, you're not married. Don't fall into that trap because once you're married, your parents, your family are not the one to live with you in that house. You live alone in that house. You figure yourself out. Just imagine you're not well built. I know, see, don't get me wrong, I'm coming to another aspect. Just imagine you're not built and you're married. So is it any penny you need, you ask from your husband? Build yourself. I know that most marriage, there are some people that decide their husbands are the ones to bring out their stars, and some of them they say their wives are the ones to bring out. Yeah, it happens. I've seen a lot of them, but you're not them. If you know you're not ready for marriage, don't go into it. People that are there are crying. People that are not yet married are crying. So what's the rush? What's the rush? I feel like life is something that we need to take gradually, step by step. We shouldn't let anybody pressure us into anything. Do most times I feel pressured. I wouldn't lie. I feel pressured sometimes, some kind of things. I'm someone who literally, at these 25 years of my life, I can't boast of any relationship that has been very strong, that is solid. I can't boast. It's not like I'm not beautiful. It's not like I don't have good character. It's not that I'm not good enough, but I just don't know. And sometimes I feel like, okay, relationship sometimes is kind of distraction. And sometimes it's me that said that. Sometimes I be like, okay, girl, why you not in a relationship? You're old enough to be in that. You should be planning your marriage. At first, when I planned my life, I said that at 25, I should be getting married. That's what I told myself. But life has its own way. So anyhow life takes you, don't be hard on yourself. I'm giving myself that advice, and sometimes I'll be like, hey, what's happening? Girl, you need to buckle up. What's happening to you? Yeah, I'm beautiful. I'm brave. I'm strong. I have every quality. So what's the problem? It's not like I don't get into relationship. I do get, but I can't boast of any strong relationship. And I'm someone who hates attitude. You don't give me attitude. While you're trying to, get me to be your girlfriend, you'll be giving me attentions and the rest. And after that, you tend not to give me attention and you expect me to stay back. I won't do that. I know what I want. And I know that what I want is out there. Just that I found it. And that's because I've been in my room sleeping. And that's because I don't go out. That is because I tend to spend my whole day when I'm doing nothing, scrolling on social media, reading novels, reading books, playing and laughing inside the room. Yeah, that's why. But I know what I want is out there, just that I haven't gone out. And I'm going to change that. So let's not divert, let's not divert. Another thing I want to say, most times I will stop and I'll be like, girl, come on. You've actually gone a long way, and no jokes about that. I've gone a long way. I've achieved a lot of things. Just that I feel like those things comes slowly, slowly. And maybe that's how my own things come. There are some people that their own tends to speed up. Maybe my own just tends to come slow. To myself, girl, you've achieved a lot at this your age. There are a lot of people who are older than you, and what you've achieved for yourself, they haven't done that for themselves. Even if in the next 10 years or so, sorry, even if in the next, I don't know, don't still be able to do that. I'm someone that started my life at 19. I started fending for myself. I started feeding myself, clothing myself, buying stuff for myself, doing everything for myself. So yeah, I've gone a very long way. My first phone, I got it for myself. There are people that their parents do that for. Cousin, uncle do that. I don't have such uncle. I'm not trying to say I don't have those kind of uncle who are wealthy. And I have them, but I'm not just close to them. And I'm not somebody that asks people stuff. I keep things to myself. I have friends. I wouldn't say I don't have friends. I have friends. Well, I don't have friends. I have friends, but I'm someone that doesn't ask people for something. I tend to keep things to myself. I tend to sort out things by myself. So yeah, that's the way I am. I don't know. I've tried changing that a whole lot of times about myself. I've tried changing that aspect of my life, but it's not working. It's not me to beg you money. I rather stay and wait for my own to come. I rather work for my own. That's me. That's a picture of me. I don't know how to beg. I don't know how to ask. And maybe if the time I actually made up my mind to ask you for something and you disappoint me, that's going to do. I'll say to myself, my inner self will be like, "She, I want you not to do that, and you did it now. Look at what you've gotten." Okay, yeah, this chair is kind of itchy. So yeah, so yeah, I'm trying not to, get emotional and the rest. Yeah, because I know what I've passed through at my early stage. I know I've passed through. You said my mom did not do to send us to school. My mom fried akara. My mom did pap. My mom did palm oil. My mom pound fufu. My mom did a whole lot of things to make sure that, yeah. By the special grace of God, I'm moving to my 200 level by September. And there's something I must say. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this. I never go broke. Yeah, I never do. I never go broke. That's one thing that God has actually blessed me with. 1 minute I might have zero naira, the next minute I might have money. I'll have money in my account. I don't know how it happens, but it just happens. I'm someone who is open to learning. When I see things online, I tend to try it out. I think if it doesn't work, I'll be like, okay, this is not my own, or I'm not doing it right. And most times I tend to give up. I never go broke. Yeah. Even as a student, it's not everything I come along from. I do a lot of things by myself. My school fees, I paid it. My school fees, I paid it myself. So, well, you don't get the idea that I do illegal stuff. I don't do that. I can't do that. I can. So please, if you're in your early 20s, your mid 20s, your late 20s, and you're feeling like you're left out, you're feeling you're not. See, obviously you're saying that there's a place I need to be. See, I feel like, let me tell you something. If you get to that particular point in your life, you feel like there's another stage you need to be, and as I was saying, if you get to that particular stage you've been wishing for, you will tend to you will want more. That's life. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up for the late success and the rest. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm still trying to figure myself out. Uh, I believe we'll work together. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I still remain your favorite girl, Unfiltered Muna, and see you guys next time. Bye.